What's up, everybody? Happy Monday and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be your Monday NFL free pick video with a little bit of NBA. Guys, in this video, I have two separate fantastic plays coming your way. The first play is a Dabble 3-man play with a 6x multiplier. We're going $300 to win $1,800 on that one. And then over in the NBA streets, we got you guys a 3-man play as well on Dabble with a 6x multiplier. Looking to turn $300 into $1,800 on that one as well. Now, guys, before we get this video rolling here, you guys already know what to do. And if you don't, take a second. We call this the housekeeping if you guys don't mind. Take a second and like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications so you don't miss our YouTube free pick videos here on YouTube. Of course, share this thing with your friends if you have friends that are into this stuff as well so they can get wins like these as well. And most importantly, guys, just make sure you guys are liking the video and subscribing to the channel. When you guys like our video here, it is like adding to our tip jar, and it shows all of our team here in the green that you guys very much appreciate all the time, energy, effort that we're putting in every single day for these high-value free pick videos, regardless of the amount of hours we put in or how late we're staying up here every single night into the early morning to make sure we get you guys these early value picks. Please just make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. You are doing us a big favor by liking the video. So again, if this video today gets to 800 likes, everyone on the winnable free plan will receive an additional VIP play sent out at no cost. Don't worry, I will show you guys later in the video how to get on the free plan. I will also show you guys how to get on the paid plans if you're interested in that. As you can see, another $8,000 in cash outs here on Monday. So looking to keep that, Sunday, looking to keep that rolling into Monday for all of our paid players. And of course, also trying to get you free plan players some nice dubs here. We caught a dub on Saturday on the free play. Which one was it here? I think it was this one for the free play, right? So we tried to back it up on Sunday, didn't get it done. We got close, and we'll go over those here in a second. But guys, like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this thing to 800 likes today. On Monday, you guys almost always get to reach the like goal or get really close. So it should be a good day for everybody getting back to the swing of things. Get that like goal to 800, and we're all going to get an additional VIP play sent out at no cost. I will point out the last three we sent out, last three we're going to send out, 2 of them won. So let's try to get that going today. Also, if you guys don't mind, hype this thing up. Click that hype button if it's available to you and see if that works. We're going to try to get this video out to more people here, and we very much appreciate that. So starting off here, we're going to go over the contest winners for yesterday like we always do in every video. As you guys know, we like to give back to our community here by offering 2 people a chance to win a free week of VIP services every day. And to get that, all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. And then we take all those comments and we drop them over here into the YouTube random comment picker, as you can see here. And on yesterday's video, Sunday is always the shorter views and shorter likes just because the slates start really early at 1 in the afternoon on Eastern Standard Time. We had 152 comments on yesterday's video, and as you can see, these 2 individuals here were selected to win that one free week of VIP. We have Dark Overts says hype you up for the green, and then we are hype you up for the green, and then we have Daniel Kaza says cashing in all the green. Let's get VIP with In the Green DFS. So for you two, first off, congratulations on winning that free week of VIP. If you guys don't mind, please take a second to email support@inthegreendfs.com. We will need a screenshot of a YouTube username as well as your Dabble username and, of course, your first and last name. Our team will get you set up and verified there as soon as time permits. Just bear with them. Give them about 24 to 48 hours. And congrats to you two again for winning that one free week of VIP. All right, let's get you guys over to the recap for yesterday. We'll try to rip through this one pretty quick for you guys. Got a lot of information in this video for Monday Night Football and for the nice NBA slate we have today. A couple nice things going our way here today on Monday. It's been like that on Mondays recently, so the goal is to turn this into a big one. So, excuse me, guys. Let's start off with the free plan from yesterday. The first 3 plays, there's 2 of them. This one here's first here was this one here. We had Jackson Smith and Jigba for the first half receiving yard. A lot of you guys got nervous and afraid, but he came through for us with one big bomb of a touchdown. Cashed a couple plays for us as well. He came through, but that game, as weird as it was, it just didn't work in our favor. And one of the main things was, look, Kelsey had a couple of opportunities where he dropped some passes and was overthrown a couple times, so it wasn't really like he was too far out there. Those Chiefs started off real slow, and you know what? They're lucky they pulled that game. It was a very weird one. They're lucky they got that through. The big disappointment for us today was probably Aaron Jones, and the reason it was disappointing is because, listen, that Packer defense they were really good, and J.J. McCarthy was just worse than we expected. We thought he'd at least be able to dump it down a few more times to Aaron Jones. He was just under pressure. He couldn't do much, and he just looked really bad. So the first play failed. Second play looked pretty good here. I thought we had 3 out of the 4, but it looks like when I went to check it, I think McBride must have lost a yard somehow, so they adjusted his yard or something, so went under by half a yard there. But really, we just missed it by the Jacoby Brissett touchdown. I think we went over on the other ones over there. So really, if Jacoby had another touchdown early in that game, we would have cashed that 4-man. But no worries. Oh, also show you this one we missed on. A really close one here in VIP and NFL Pass. Brock Bowers comes a couple of yards short from a $3,000 cash out on that one. But luckily, we had a pretty good day in the VIP and NFL full season pass. We had a lot of bets out today, so it wasn't like we profited all 8,000 in fairness. But a good portion of it was profit. We had a strong day overall. we cast a wide net, so to speak, for this Sunday, and it kind of worked in our favor. So what we have here is the first play you see over here is the three-man play we cashed out with the 6X for 1,800. Juwan Johnson, Devonta Smith, and George Pickens all over receiving yards. These guys did their job pretty well here. Juwan Johnson with 46, Devonta Smith with 89, and George Pickens with the massive 146. We called you guys, told you it was part of our best play of the video. They cashed out this one for 1,800. This one here, Matt Collins, Loveland, and Gibbs, all for their receiving yards here. They went over with 30, 49, and 45 for another 1,800 for the NFL full season pass and VIP players. Then over here we had the Michael Wilson, George Pickens, and Baker Mayfield rushing. This is put together pretty nicely here. You see here we had 118 yards from Michael Wilson. Clearly he is the truth over there, guys, so start paying attention to Michael Wilson. George Pickens, again, another massive game. He cashed out everything for us. Every play we needed, including our longest reception, he cashed them all out. Baker Mayfield comes in early in that game and runs before he left early, gets the 19 yards, cash out another $1,800 here. Then coming down to this one here, we got a 7.26x multiplier on the all receptions play we put together with Trey McBride over 7.5, Olave over 5.5, and Pickens over 5.5. These guys all had 9 receptions. They almost went, like some of these guys went almost double the receptions. So 9 for McBride, 9 for Olave, and 9 for Pickens to cash out $2,178 on this bad boy here, bringing us to a total of about $8,000. We had 2 little small ones. We don't want the little single bets on the video unless there's something where, they're important. So, but not bad here. $8,000 cash outs. We'll take that all day long. Good portion of that profit. We certainly could have done better. There was a couple plays that were really close. And if I'm being honest with you guys, those close calls, if you would have cashed even 2 of those close calls, this becomes a $12,000, $13,000, $14,000 day, and things are considerably better. So we'll definitely take it. Coming off some pretty good days. We had 5,000 the day before, a little one, and then another 8,000 the day before that. So we're starting to get hot here, as you guys can see in the VIP. It is that time. If you guys haven't seen it yet, let me just go back in days so we're on the same page. So this would be Sunday slate, 8K in wins, 5K on the Monday wins. And this was, I think we'll sprinkle like a 3,000, 3,500, something about 3,500 in there, maybe 4,000. And then we had 8K the day before that as well. So really starting to get it hot here in the VIP, NFL, and NBA full season pass. If you guys are looking to join the paid plans, don't worry. I will go over those later in the video. It's probably about that time. I also want to point out here, and I don't like to oversell anything because this is sports betting and there are absolutely no guarantees. But my friends, if anyone was here last year, you'll probably remember we started a massive win streak. We had a couple of them last year. This year we had some massive ones as well in April and many months. But starting back to last year in November, it started on Thanksgiving Day, and we cashed 3 free plays on Thanksgiving Day. If anyone remembers, think back if you were here last year. And after that, we went on a massive run that went almost all the way through Christmas. Obviously, a few losses obviously in between, but just insane for November and December. So really hoping that trend continues, and I'm starting to smell those wins, as you can see here with another 8K cash out day. We're starting to get real close to those big boy days. So I think this might be the time. If anyone was curious and maybe wanting to consider the VIP or the NBA or NFL full season passes, this is probably a good time to jump on board before we get any closer to Thanksgiving. As you can see, 8K yesterday. Let's move it on to today. So on Monday, we got you guys an NFL Monday Night Football game between the Panthers and the Niners playing in San Fran. And then we also have a really nice NBA slate. I didn't check the amount of games. I usually do. My apologies. There's got to be like 8 or 9 of those games in there. Either way, solid NBA slate. A couple of blowout possibilities there, but for the rest is pretty solid. Before I get to those plays, let's take you guys up here and quickly go over these promos. Got some good ones for you guys today. I got some guys in the comments recently saying that they're limited on what they can spend. Well, I have a promo that is going to help you guys get you in a spot where you can win some money here for very little up front. Let me show you a couple of these promos. I got 2 that are super standout. Let's do these quick because a lot of you guys already know these. The ones that don't, pay close attention. You guys can rewind if you need to. First things first, if you want to find our links, go to the description of our YouTube video, click on the very bottom link, and it will take you here to our stand store. Our stand store houses all of our links here, all of our socials, and of course, our picks, our winning picks, free and VIP. This is obviously our winnable where you can find all of our paid and free stuff. But for now, if you guys click right here on Onyx Odds, you check this out. Onyx Odds has the best promo in the industry right now. Well, it's Onyx Odds and it's Underdog right now. They're the 2 best promos. Underdog's probably slightly better, but this one is extremely good. If you want to spend 10, get 100 in free picks, it's really an unbeatable promo because you put $10 down, you spend $10, they're giving you $100 in free picks broken down into $25 bets, which I think is great for bankroll building, plus the 15 bonus free picks as well. So you're getting 115 in bonus free picks. All you have to do is type in code in the green. Can't really go wrong with that. So make sure you use our code. Click right here, Onyx Odds. Make sure the code says in the green. Remember, guys, our business name is in the green DFS, but our code is just in the green. So make sure it says in the green and lock in with the spend 10 to get 100 over here on Onyx Odds. All of you guys should have already done that by now, but if you haven't, make sure you hop on it. That is one of the best promos. Over here on Sleeper, free 20 bucks, simple as that, no deposit necessary. If you want to try out the Sleeper app, we just had a couple wins in there 2 days ago. A win yesterday as well, the day before yesterday as well. So if you want to check out the Sleeper app, all you have to do is go over here to the description of the video here, click on the very bottom link, it'll take you here to our stand store. Click right here on Sleeper. Make sure the code you punch in says in the green, as you see right here. Get that free 20 bucks on Sleeper, and you guys are good to go. There will be a free square as well every day on Sleeper. And after the 20 bucks, if you wanted to keep going and keep playing on Sleeper, they also have a really nice deposit match as a secondary, which is kind of cool because a lot of these apps don't do that if they're already giving you the free 20. So take advantage of Sleeper if you want that. Code is in the green, link is right there. Next promo is going to be the Underdog promo. This is probably the best promo we have right now. Probably the best promo in the industry. People are honestly raving about this promo, so much so that we had to complete our partnership with Underdog a little bit sooner. We were planning on starting it in December, but we just couldn't wait. This promo is too good, and it could be taken away literally any day. This promo works like this, my friends. It is called the Play 5, Get 100 in bonus entries. It's super simple. You play $5 on Underdog, and they're going to give you 10 different $10 bonus entries, equaling $100 in bonus entries. That is a great way to build a bankroll. If you guys, I mean, honestly, if you're watching this video and you have $5, you can literally put the $5 down, and you can tail our free plays for the next 10 days or the next 10 free plays at no cost. That is a really good way to get yourself a bankroll built up. I mean, that doesn't get any better. So if you want to take advantage of this, all you have to do is click right here on Underdog. When you type in the code, luckily it populates manually usually, but if you click right here on, automatically I should say, but if you click on Underdog here, make sure the code you guys punch in says in the green 1. Again, our code across every single application is always in the green. For Underdog, it is in the green 1. Again, it auto-populates when you click the link, so you should be fine, but just make sure the code says in the green 1. Take advantage of the Play 5, Get 100. You guys should all be doing this. This is the best promo in the entire industry right now, and they take these things away without telling us, so please make sure you take advantage. If you're a small dollar bettor or a low bankroll player, you need to be taking advantage of every single one of these promos. This is how you build a bankroll, and this is how you get where you can bet some big money and have some fun with us, okay? So there's the Underdog promo. Final promo for this video, generally very important, a little bit less important for this video because we don't have the chalkboard play here today. VIP, NFL, NBA full season pass players, you guys already know, we use chalkboard a lot. We dominate over there on chalkboard. All you free plan players, if you're not on chalkboard, we generally have a chalkboard free play in the video every day, so you're going to want this anyways. Just click right here on chalkboard. Make sure the code you punch in says in the green like this. Take advantage of that free pick plus 100% deposit match bonus on chalkboard. If you guys don't know what that means, you could basically deposit $100 and they'll match it with another $100, or deposit 25, they'll match it with 25. So it's just a match to give you a little bit more boost of bankroll there. Make sure you guys using these free promo packs over here every day on chalkboard. I take advantage of it every day. There's really nice boosters on there and all kinds of cool stuff. So they have deposit promo things and all kinds of stuff as well with those promo packs. So take advantage of those promo packs. There'll be a free square for Brock Purdy today if you want to make yourself a little nice free play as well over here on chalkboard. And of course, if you guys are in the, if you want better, there's a free $10 on better. Just click right here on better. Make sure the code says in the green and you're good for that one. And then finally, if you guys are in those single bet states that don't allow single bets, like New York, New Jersey, California, and Texas, I know those states are having a lot of trouble with single bets. Well, you guys can now do them with ProfitX. It's a peer-to-peer site, so you're good to go on ProfitX. Just make sure you use code in the green, and you get $200 in bonus bets over there on ProfitX. All right, my friends, I appreciate you. We've gone over the promos. We've gone over the plays from yesterday, the recaps. As you guys know, and if you don't know, if you're new here, these videos, these free pick videos do not exist without promos and recaps. So let me be very clear. We had one person on the comment yesterday. It's always got to be somebody. Just one person start yapping and saying something like, the video doesn't start till the 9th minute or the 11th minute or whatever he said. Brother, listen, if you have to write that in the comments, this is just not for you. Just jump on the free plan. If you get on the free plan, oops, wrong video, wrong plays there. If you get on the free plan, you don't have to worry about watching the videos. So if you're not into watching the videos are here for your sake, for your help, to help you guys out. So you can put you guys in positions where you know what's going on and make decisions that work the best for you for your plays for the day or for your bets for the day, right? So that's what the videos are for. If you don't want to watch them, just jump on the free plan. We'll show you how to get in that later in the video, and then you don't have to watch the videos. For everybody else, remember, if you guys drop those timestamps, we're just going to ban you from commenting on our page. We have no interest in people like that. This is a business first, okay? So if you're coming here and just scanning to the plays, you just might as well jump on the free plan. This is a business. So understand, for us to have this business, for you guys to have these free plays every single day, high-value free plays, and probably more high-value free plays than you're getting anywhere on the internet at this time, if we're being completely blunt with you guys. We have way more value than most people. Then we have to have promos, and we have to have recaps, all right? So now that that's out of the way, let's get into plays today. I got you guys 2 bangers. I think we got some really good ones for Monday. Monday's been hot for us recently. I think we won a free play last Monday as well, so let's try to get this going here. We won the free play. We missed on Sunday. We did win on Saturday's free play, so let's try to get the free play back on track today. I think I have the plays to put you in the right position. I like these plays about equally, which is weird because usually there's one that I favor, but I like them about equally. They're both really sharp plays today. Play number one. Sorry, guys. It's going to be on the Dabble app. 6x multiplier, 3-man play. We're going 300 to win 1,800. As always, we generally bet 300. You guys can bet whatever you want. Remember, there are no guarantees in sports betting, so whatever you bet is yours. This is our play. You don't have to copy it. You can take what you like, leave what you don't. If you love it, you are welcome to copy it. We got 300 in this one to win 1,800. If you guys don't have Dabble yet, just a heads up, you can do the same exact play that I'm about to show you here for just $5 if you're a new user to Dabble, and a chance to win 180 for only $5. So click on Dabble right here. Make sure the code you punch in says in the green, okay? Then just deposit $5 on Dabble, and they're gonna give you $25 free, give you $30 total to drop in this play for the 6x to win 180, and it only costs you new players $5. Everybody else, let's get into it. Play number one, we're taking Christian McCaffrey over 43.5 receiving yards. This will be a play that's probably popular. It's going to be, just throw that out there now. Out of all the plays in this video, this is probably the only play that's going to be, popular to the point where you have to keep an eye out. I think we're safe with it. And when I say this popular thing, guys, it's just because sometimes these primetime games, people freak out because the most popular bet sometimes will go screwy because of the whole Vegas thing. I'm not trying to buy into that nonsense. Do I think there's some stuff that's happened? Sure. Do I think all these sports are fixed? Absolutely not, guys. If you're any sort of a competitor, if you've ever been a competitor in your life, have you ever been in any sort of athletics in your life where there's competition involved, you already know it's very difficult for players at this level that loved and truly love competition to cheat on shit like this, especially when they're making millions and millions of dollars. It's rare, guys. Don't think it happens every game. It's rare. Don't get yourselves fooled. But there are people out there that have done it. We've seen some pieces of it, so we try to be careful of that stuff. And what we like to dodge are big, super popular plays on prime time. This one, can't dodge it. Christian McCaffrey over 43.5 receiving yards here is the deal. The Panthers will travel to take on the 49ers at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for what we call Monday Night Football. Of course, now guys, the point total in this one is 50, which we like, and the Panthers are 7-point dogs. So high point total with 50. Panthers, 7-point dogs. Not a lot of defense here. In the 11 games this season he has played, Christian McCaffrey has gone over this line 9 times, missing once by the hook and once by like 4 yards in a massive blowout. So this dude is extremely consistent with this line. He's been sharp all season. Now, first things first, these Panthers here are allowing the 4th most running back receptions in the NFL, and that's part of what we're targeting here. They're also allowing the 7th fewest receptions to wide receivers, so keep that in mind, especially wide receivers that play out wide. They're allowing the 7th least receptions to, or the 7th fewest receptions to wide receivers, but the 4th most to running backs, okay? Now, the Panthers are top 3 in zone coverage, which is, they run a lot of zone, and honestly, they run a lot of cover 3 as well. Now, against zone, it's basically, all Kittle and CMC. So guys like Ricky Pearsall's, we're not really on them today. Maybe some Jennings, but I'm not really on Jennings either. I think what we're looking at is a lot of Christian McCaffrey and a lot of George Kittle in this game, just based off the defensive assignments here. But look, CMC has 96 targets in the season, leading the Niners with a 25.7% target share. So he does lead in target share for this team. It is all CMC. We think Christian McCaffrey is due for a really big game here, if we're being honest, and through the air at that. These guys are a little better and stingy when it comes to run. Not to mention, Christian McCaffrey's not done very well on the ground this year. I hate to break it to you guys, but he's just not. He has, however, been phenomenal in the receiving role and as a receiving back. So I think he crushed it here for play number one. I'm going to show you guys something real quick on the Outlier research tool. First thing first, this is a tool called Outlier. If you guys want to check it out, it is just a research tool. There's a 7-day free trial link in the description of our video. Try it out, see if it's for you. Guys, we know, you have to let us know our paid players, you don't need this stuff. We do it all for them with a multitude of different tools and time throughout the day. But for you guys on the free plan, this might be for you. There is a 7-day free trial to see if it is for you in the link of the video here. Now, as you guys are seeing here, Christian McCaffrey's line is at 43.5. He's gone over this in 9 of his 11 games this season. This game right here against the Texans, he went under by the hook, just 0.5. This game right here against Arizona, it was a blowout. They blasted him early, and he missed it by like 3.5 yards. So love the spot here today. These guys don't rank too bad against receiving yards allowed, but they do rank really, really heavy in receptions. So if you look at receptions, look at them. Bottom of the NFL here in receptions allowed. Not as bad for the receiving yards, but then again, you're talking about Christian McCaffrey, guys. He is undoubtedly the best receiving back in all of football. It's not even remotely close. The next best is maybe Devon Achane, but there's really no one close to these guys when it comes to receiving backs. It's all CMC. Look down here, Christian McCaffrey. I want to point out in the course of these games this season, right? He's getting targeted almost 9 times a game and catching he's catching 6.7 receptions a game. That is crazy. If he's getting even 5 a game, he's going over this line most of the time. Love this spot for CMC. I'll also point out right here, Niners are throwing at a 58% clip. Probably going to throw a little bit more here as well now that Purdy's back. But you can see it here, 96 targets leads the team with a 25.7% right here. And again, running backs have gone over this a lot against this team. So most of these running backs, depending on the couple of the scores are kind of wild here, but most of these guys have gone over this pretty comfortably against this team as far as receiving yards allowed. So we are taking Christian McCaffrey, the best receiving running back in the NFL. The only line we have to be a little nervous of, we're taking over 43.5 receiving yards for play number 1. Play number 2, we're taking Xavier Legette over 23.5 receiving yards. Now, a lot of guys are going to see this and go, oh my God, I don't want to play this. I get it if you don't want to play Legette, but this one just checks out. Now, out of all the data, all the things we pulled today, Legette's really popping out here. Now, in his last 5 games, Legette has gone over this line only twice. Last week, he seemingly figured things out against the Falcons. In fact, the whole offense did. They all kind of went wild. From McMillan to Xavier Legette to they all hit, even the tight end. What's his name went off here. Now today he gets a broken down Niners defense that can't seem to do much of anything when it comes to stopping much of anything. Now these Niners rank 27th in receiving yards allowed to receivers, which is horrible. And Xavier has the second highest target share on the team with 13.9%. Now the Niners are allowing 13.64 receptions per game to wide receivers. That is bad. They're allowing 13.64 wide receiver receptions per game. They're also allowing the 6th most passing yards per game, so keep that in mind, okay? A lot of passing here. Now, the Niners defense also runs a lot of zone, very similar to the Panthers defense. Against zone, Xavier Legette is the second most frequently targeted player against zone. Number 1 would be Chuba Hubbard, who is now the second backup running back, who will get some of those out of the backfield. But guys, that is common in zone coverage. If you're unfamiliar with zone coverage, you're going to get a lot of running back receptions and yards out of the backfield, which is typical when it comes to zone defense. It's also very important to note that the lines up in the slot, that Xavier Legette lines up in the slot quite a bit here, and that's actually a really important part of this play here. Is that he lines up in the slot more than normal for a receiver his size. He's a big body receiver, and he's lining up in the slot here a lot. And to be honest, the slot target rate is one of the weaknesses for the 49ers defense here. And well, guess what? Bryce Young targets the slot at a top 10%, a top 10 rate rather. So you got a team that's not good against the slot. The 49ers are very weak against the slot receivers. And on top of that, the quarterback here, Bryce Young, targets the slot at a top 10 rate. So we expect them to sell out down low for Rico Dowdle and probably McMillan as well, to be honest. They'll probably have McMillan being guarded outside. He's more of an outside threat. And they'll have Dowdle. They'll probably sell out and, stack the box a little bit for Dowdle and force other guys to get active. And that's where we think targeting this lower line here for Xavier Legette is a good move here today. It's play number 2. Let me show you something on Xavier Legette. This might be the one that makes people nervous, and I understand. I totally get it. He's not necessarily a favorite player of mine. You see here this year, last 5 games, I should say, he's got 92 yards over here against the Jets, of course, and 83 against the Falcons. A lot of stuff with nothing in here, right? Wide receivers ranked 27th in receiving yards allowed. And again, he is going to be in the slot a lot of the time, which should give us a little bit of an edge here. He does get the second highest target share on the team with 46 receptions at 13.9%. And we think these guys are going to sell out to stop Dowdle and McMillan. That's our game plan here. We think they're going to slow down McMillan as best they can. There's not a lot of pressure coming in, if I'm being honest with you guys, on either side here. These teams are not really developing a lot of pressure on the quarterback, so should have plenty of time to pass. I'm not loving the quarterback running on either of these sides here today. But I do love using Xavier Legette attacking the slot there from the gate. Again, he's not always in the slot, but look at these wide receivers here. They're going over this team a lot. That's because they allow them to deal here against this. Rather, they allow receivers to deal against this defense. And most importantly, Xavier Legette is a big body receiver who should be able to box out a lot of people and get a lot of catches when he gets the ball thrown to him. But most importantly, he runs out of the slot a lot, and that's what we're attacking here today. Let them deal with McMillan. Let them stack the box for Rico Dowdle. Xavier Legette's our guy. He only needs 23.5 receiving yards on play number 2. So while it is risky, it makes too much sense to pass on. So Xavier Legette over 23.5 receiving yards, play number 2. We may ladder him up. I haven't decided yet. We may do a ladder play on him in VIP, NFL Pass. We will see. Play number 3, we're closing off with George Kittle over 58.5 yards. And I will point out, this line just bumped from 57.5 to 58.5 right before I could lock it. And I think it's going to keep going. He's going to be another popular play here today. Not much you can do to get away from George Kittle in this game. Look, he started to look really good the last 2 games. In those last 2 games, he cleared his line with 84 and 67 receiving yards respectively. So really sharp there. These Panthers ranked 25th in receiving yards allowed to tight ends as well, and that is a ding, ding, ding for us here. The Panthers allow the 4th most tight end yards per game. So the entire NFL, out of all the teams available, these Panthers allow the 4th most tight end yards yards per game rather. So they're allowing 66.2 yards per game against tight ends, and Kittle's line is 58. He's also not a normal tight end. Love George Kittle here, one of the better tight ends in the NFL, of course. Now, against zone coverage, what these guys love to learn a lot of this cover 3. Sorry, guys. We expect Kittle to exploit these guys in this situation here. So even against middle field closed, we're seeing a lot of Kittle. He just eats up those targets. Even in middle field open, middle field closed, doesn't really matter. It's George Kittle all the way. And he's not really an inline tight end. He can play receiver as well. So love the spot here for George Kittle. Guys, outside guys like Jennings and Bourne will probably struggle a little bit in this one. So we're going to stay away from those guys. And we're going to attack. And even Ricky Pearsall, we're going to kind of stay with him a little bit as well, too. For this one, we love Kittle to dominate. This one, play number 3. Probably available for a touchdown in this game, but 58.5 receiving yards. I will take it all day long. George Kittle, as you can see here, been back for 5 games. Didn't do much in this game in terms of usage, but started getting to go in these last 2 games. 84, 67 yards here in good spots here. 84 against the Rams, who are a very good team. 67 against the Cardinals here before the blowout, so he had a lot of these yards before the blowout even happened. Against tight ends, these Carolina Panthers ranked 25th in the NFL, which we love. And, of course, you can see George Kittle down here moving his way up the target. He's been injured all year, so he's got to move his way up to the top here. He'll be number 2 here sooner than later. And I also want to show you guys this against tight ends. This is something that caught my attention. When I look at the tight ends, not all these tight ends went over these guys, which I found to be kind of interesting. But I also want to point out the type of tight ends we're talking about. Kyle Pitts, Juwan Johnson, makes sense that he went over. Kraft, I think he got hurt in this game, right? Am I right about this or am I wrong? I think he got hurt in this game. Kincaid missed it by a little bit here as well. I think they might have just blown them out. Knox went over, but again, secondary tight end. These guys aren't much to talk about anyway. So don't get too freaked out if you're seeing this. I think we're in a really good spot here today for George Kittle. I think he flushes these guys out pretty well. I think the spot here is going to be George Kittle and Christian McCaffrey. I don't love the rushing game for either team. I think Dowd will be your best rusher if we wanted a running back. For this play, we're very confident what we have here, which is 3 players with receiving yards. Christian McCaffrey over 43.5, Xavier Legette over 23.5, and George Kittle over 58.5 for play number 1. Remember, guys, here on Dabble, you guys can follow us here. We can follow you. We built up a little following over here. I think 52.3K, which is pretty cool. You can copy our plays. We can copy yours. Remember, if you guys make plays that people like, you can make plays, and if they copy them, you'll get what's called copycats. They pay you 5 cents a copy. It's just a little add-on extra. It's just like a fun thing. It doesn't make you, not gonna make you rich or anything, but it's fun to do. Plus, every Thursday we get the Rocket Boost promo, and of course, we have the really cool deposit wheel. But most importantly, here on Dabble, we have the chat box. So we chat with our players all day here on Dabble. If you don't have Dabble yet, pop in. Even if it's not available for you to bet in your state, pop into Dabble, jump in the chat box, and chop it up with us. We have a good time in there every single day. And of course, VIP players, you guys can always click the links in the VIP plays and ask questions on those VIP plays in Dabble. They're all hidden, so just the paid players will be able to talk and communicate on that one. So just click the link if you want to chat and ask us questions over there. Everybody else, highly suggest making this play one of your plays today. It is a 3-man play on Dabble with the 6x multiplier. We're going 300 to win 1,800. All right, play number 2, over to the NBA streets. Got you guys a beautiful 3-man NBA play today with a 6x multiplier going 300 to win 1,800 once again. Let's jump right into it. It's going to be on Dabble again today, by the way, guys. Sorry, not on Chalkboard. We're doing this on Dabble for a reason. The payout was a little bit higher today. And one of the lines was 0.5 lower. That's pretty much it. Everything else is pretty tight over here in the industry. So we're taking Benedict Mathurin. Once again, you already know he's our guy right now. Over 21.5 points. I also want to point out, as I was making this play, Benedict was at 20.5. He is now 21.5. And I have a strong feeling he's at 22.5 by the time most of you guys get to him. I think it's still safe, okay? Here's the deal. The Pistons will travel to take on the Pacers at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here today. Now, the point total here is 235, and the Pacers are 10-point underdogs. Makes sense. For the Pacers, Halliburton, Quentin Jackson, Aaron Nesmith, and Obi Toppin are all out. For the Pistons, Marcus Sasser is out, while Karis LeVert and Jaden Ivey are probable. Now, Mathurin has reached this point total in all 5 games this season. I will point out here, one second here. Today... His total is up a full point. So I want to point out his total's up from the 20.5 to the 21.5 here. It's gone up. I think it's about that time. His minutes are up, and he's really starting to just light fire these shots here. He's reached this line in 5 of his last 5 games. His point total's up by 1, which we're not really worried about. While Detroit is a solid defense, they are weak to the shooting guard position, ranking 21st in points allowed, and that's kind of what we're attacking here. Over the last 2 games, his minutes were ramped up nicely, and that's another thing we're looking at here. Last game, he played 0.3 minutes against the Cavs, and we don't see that slowing down. I'm going to assume Benedict Mathurin is now full health. Guys, Benedict Mathurin is undoubtedly the best scorer these Pacers have, and we will continue to allow him to keep putting up his shots as much as he wants here. We're taking Benny Mathurin over here of 21.5 points for play number 1. I'll bring you to the Outlier Research tool. You see it here. Actually, let me adjust this. So first things first, his line last game was 21. So he pushed it last game. So let me correct myself. He went over 4 games, pushed it last game, but now his line has been adjusted, right? His line's gone up. Makes sense. So we'll just adjust his line real quick. We'll adjust him to 21.5. So as you can see, because of the bump in his line, he technically would have missed on the last game. Now, Shooting guards, 21st points allowed. Love that here for Bennedict Mathurin. Big thing here is the points. I want our minutes. Minutes have gone up. This is where we're getting juicy here. From the first game he came back from limited minutes, then 34 minutes against Charlotte, 37.3 against Cleveland. This is where things are going to get fun. Okay, this is a game where they're going to be down and they're supposed to lose by 10 points. So I think he's going to have a lot of shooting here. They let this guy shoot. I told you guys before. Last game he had his least free throws. Usually gets the line more. But if I'm going to be honest with you guys, if you watch this game, which I watched closely, there was like 4 calls at the end of this game that should have easily put Bennedict Mathurin on the line, and they did not give him the call. It was almost a little funky. If you guys are watching, he started getting really pissed off. He's like, yo, what's going on here? I got fouled 4 times in a row. One of them was a block. Like the other 3 were clearly fouls. So at the least, we're looking at 8 attempts here, maybe 9. So I think he's going to get to the line a lot here tonight. Free throws are live. 3-pointers are live. His 3 points have been pretty solid. He's hit his 2 3-point line every game. He's been back. But we are taking him for the overall points. Makes the most sense today against the Detroit defense. Someone's got to help Siakam score. I think it was more like Siakam's got to help Mathurin score because Mathurin should be running this show here real soon when it comes to scoring. So Bennedict Mathurin over 21.5 points, play number 1. Listen, guys, we're going to run this guy until he dries up for us. And right now he's been very good. Remember, this is a broken down team missing a lot of players. And Nembhard is not going to go off every game like he did last game. Do not let that fool you. That is an outlier game for Andrew Nembhard. He does not play like that aggressive normally, so it's going to be more like Mathurin and Siakam. Love this play for play number 1. Play number 2, we're also taking a guy that cashed on our free play the other day for us. Peyton Watson on the 5.5 rebounds. Wasn't that the last free play we did there? Let me look real quick. Yeah, it was Westbrook, Joker, and Watson. That's right. So going back to Peyton Watson here. Now, I told you guys last time I put this play together how much I love this play, and it did cash for us pretty comfortably. But here's the deal with Peyton Watson, okay? Let me get us relined up here. My apologies. Okay, Peyton Watson over 5.5 boards. This line should already be at 6. So I'm assuming most of you guys get this at 6 today. I think it's still totally safe at 6. Let me explain to you why. First, the Nuggets will travel to take on the Grizzlies at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Point total this one is 233, and the Grizzlies are 7.5-point dogs. So, a little bit of an underdog here, but I like the spot here. Fast-paced game. On the Nuggets side, Christian Braun and Aaron Gordon are both out. On Memphis side, John Morant, Brendan Clark, Ty Jerome, Scottie Pippen are all out, while Jaren Jackson Jr. is questionable for this game. Now, the other day we utilized this rebound prop, as I told you guys, to catch that free play. We're going right back to an even better spot here today. Now, with Aaron Gordon out, Watson has essentially moved to the 4, and he's done an excellent job playing that power forward position. Against power forwards, this Memphis team ranks 29th for rebounds allowed, and that is something we are going to absolutely attack here. That is going to be a sweet spot for us here. The only thing we've got to worry about is Zach Edey's big ass down there, down low, who Joker should be able to deal with for the most part. Joker's good at handling guys like that, so I'm not really worried. He handles guys like Zubac, and Zach Edey is considerably bigger than Zubac. Now, in fairness, Zubac probably gives him more trouble than almost any center in the NBA, so it's probably a bad reference. But Edey, no issue here for Joker. Now, in his last 5 games, Watson has gone over this line 3 times. In the last 3 games, since Gordon has left early, because one of the games he left early in the first quarter, if you guys saw, so we'll count that as well. In those 3 games, with Gordon out or leaving early, Watson has smashed this line with ease, putting up 12, 10, and 7 rebounds, respectively. Yes, 12, 10, and 7 in those games without AG. I'm liking this spot here a lot. With Joker down low, dealing with the big-bodied Zach Edey, we absolutely love Watson here to crash the boards here and take care of business here for play number 2. I like a couple things about this play. First off, if they happen to blow these guys out, Watson's getting that little stretch blowout time, so he'll be the only guy on the court now without Braun. They'll keep Watson out there to have a little management time when they're starting to blow teams out, so that works as well. But more than that, guys, a lot of times when Joker's out, they're also putting Watson out there, and he's scooping boards as well. This dude is just active on the boards. He wants to get boards. I didn't want to add the assist in here, but you guys can do it if you want. He'll get a couple assists throughout the game. But these boards are really where it's at. This line is too low with Aaron Gordon out. I don't know how long it's going to stay this low, but we're going to run this bitch up until they take it away from us. Peyton Watson over 5.5 rebounds for play number 2. I'll also show you Peyton over here. As you can see, last 3 games, I told you 12, 10, 7, just crashing the boards. Rebounds allowed against power forward, I think better than any other position, right? Let's see. Yep. Position right here. Power forward is the number 1 slot here for these guys. So, like I said, I forgot, not same minutes last year, so it's not a really fair way to break that down. Where's our last 5? Okay, so again, 12, 10, and 7. If you take out games with AG, I'll also show you this real quick, just so you can have a little extra filter notice here. Take out Aaron Gordon, and look what you got here. Out of these games played, what's the minutes like? So this one, 22 minutes. Hard to count that, but once he's got back to the starting role, all these games, legitimate minutes, 6, 7, 12, 7, not counting the last 5. Now, if you take this thing off real quick. Just go back to the last 5. Against the Pelicans, 12, which makes sense. Rough team, bad rebounders. Rockets, 10, that's fantastic. And against Sacramento, 7. So I think we're in a sweet spot here today. Memphis is a fast-paced team. Let me give you guys a little hint about this play, okay? Memphis is one of the faster-paced teams. Last year, one of the fastest. They moved up and down the court pretty quick. Probably a little bit slower without Jaw for being quite clear here. But the thing is this. They move it up and down the court, and guys like Watson, young athletic dudes that can run up and down the court, he's available for those rebounds. You'll see Joker a lot of times start running down the court to prepare himself on the other side of the court, and Watson's just sitting there waiting for the board to drop to him. So I like the spot here today for Peyton Watson. I think it's just too low of a line. We're taking over 5.5 rebounds for play number 2. Play number 3 to bring this thing home. We are taking Kobe White over 21.5 points. Now, you guys know we like Josh Giddey around here. You guys understand that. But there's a reason why we're going to go for Kobe White in this one, okay? First things first, the Bills will travel to take on the Pelicans at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Point total here, 242.5. Pelicans, 5-point underdogs. On the Bulls side, Zach Collins and Isaac Okoro are out, while Patrick Williams and Kevin Huerter are questionable. On the Pelican side, Herbert Jones, DeJounte Murray, Jordan Poole, and Carlo Matkovic are all out, while Kevon Looney is questionable. Shouldn't matter too much here. Now, hold on, my apologies here. Now, Kobe White has been back for 3 games now, and he's cleared his line in 2 of those games, just missing by the hook in that last game against Washington. Now, I want to point out, we had a play, I won't pull it up on the screen. We had a play, we did an 8-man play, and we missed by 0.5 on Kobe White. He scored 20, we needed 21 in that game. So I'm sorry. He scored 20, we needed 20.5. He didn't get the 21 for us. Now, they juiced his lineup here, but there is a good reason, okay? He should be back in the starting unit. He started last game. We're expecting that to happen again, which we really want to be the case here. We expect upwards of 30 to 34 minutes projected for him tonight. Even better, these Pelicans are super weak to the shooting guard position. They rank 29th in the NBA when it comes to points allowed to shooting guards. Kobe dropped 22 on these guys last time they played last season, and I think he's due for a really big game here tonight. Now, I want to point out a couple things. First off, my apologies, guys. If you guys can't tell yet with Kobe White, when he starts, Josh Giddey is far less aggressive. So I like, when Kobe White starts, I like Josh Giddey for double-doubles and triple-doubles. I like him for rebounds and assists. I don't like him for his points as much. Kobe White is a guy that wants the ball in his hands, and he's going to shoot all game long. He will get up more shots than Josh Giddey 9 times out of 10. And if he's on, they will literally feed him the ball all game. So if he's a guy that if he gets hot early, they will just let him run it up the entire game. He can ball handle if he needs to. He's a very good shooter against a very bad defense. That's what we're attacking Kobe White here today. As you can see, going back to Kobe White, 27, 25, and 20 points. Missed us by the hook in this one, but I think we're in a really good spot here. Look at see. One of the worst defenses in the NBA, allowing 31.6 points on average to shooting guards. Please read that again. Let me say that again. Points allowed to shooting guards. They're averaging 31.6 points allowed to the shooting guard position. That's the 3rd worst in the NBA, or actually 2nd worst in the NBA. And on top of that, please look, it's a 21.5 point line. So they gave us a 1-point juice. I think this dude he can easily put up 25 to 30 in this game. So Kobe White over 21.5 to bring us home here for play number 3. As you guys can see, we put together this 3-man play for you guys here. We got the Benedict Mathurin over 21.5 points. Peyton Watson over 5.5 rebounds, and Kobe White over 21.5 points. So we'll have Benedict Mathurin starting us off in the 7 p.m. window. Then we have these two boys start at 8, which is when the NFL game is about to start a few minutes later. So we'll have some action here for both these games for you guys. Hopefully we can crash both these and get you guys a dub. I love this play for play number 2. If you guys don't have Dabble yet, guys, you are missing out. You guys should all be over there by now. We are really having a lot of fun over there on Dabble. Click right here on Dabble. Make sure the code says in the green. Deposit that $5. Get that 25 free. And make sure you drop it over here in this place. You have a chance to win it with us over here on Dabble. All right, guys, I'm going to show you a couple more things before I get you out of here. One more thing. I want to show you something on the wins yesterday. What was it? Damn, I thought I put something over here, and I left it here, and I forgot to put it back. So my apologies there. But let me show you guys something real quick. If you guys are new here, see these links right here. If you need promo funds or bonus money to kind of bolster your bankroll or get started, or if you're just someone that really loves what we do here and you want to support our channel, well, if you don't mind, use these links when you use these and activate these different apps here. So use these links and use code in the green when you sign up for these things and make that first deposit. We get a small kickback. It's kind of like you scratch our back, we scratch yours. We create these high value free pick videos for you guys. In return, you guys click our links here and use our code in the green. So we very much appreciate you guys for doing that. Of course, our business name and our YouTube channel is In the Green DFS. If you guys are new here, DFS just stands for Daily Fantasy Sports. We've been dominating DFS since 2012 when we came into this thing, and we've been really crushing it ever since. I've got a big-time contest coming up for the NBA today, It's like an $888 entry fee to win, I don't know, 100,000 or something. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. I've been dominating those. Hit another 2K last night on DraftKings. So turning that up, but hopefully trying to turn these free picks up for you guys. Remember, guys, In the Green DFS is the business name, but our code is In the Green across all platforms. We also have another channel called In the Green DFS Picks. I suggest you guys all subscribe there. If anything ever happens to this channel, and I'll tell you right now, there are people in this industry that have things happen to their channel all the time. We've been very blessed, but it happens all the time. So if something happens and we can't post free pick videos, you'll find those free pick videos over on the In the Green DFS Picks page, okay? Also, you can find us on Instagram here. If you find us on Instagram, you will see all the wins from the day before. So those $8,000 in cash outs you saw from the beginning of the video there, you'll find all those in the story later on today on Instagram story. Plus, every Wednesday or Thursday, we drop an Instagram exclusive free play for you guys over there on Instagram. And of course, you can find all the win compilations going back to April over there as well. Last, most important part of this video, click under winning picks on free and VIP. And this, my friends, will take you to our winnable. Our winnable is where all of our plans are housed. I'm going to take this last sip of water and go through these super quick for you guys. My apologies. Okay. So, hold on. First things first, the free plan. Everyone should be on the free plan by now. If you're not in the free plan, it takes like 3 seconds to sign up. You don't take your card information out. It's all free. And once you're on the free plan, the 2 plays I just showed you guys in this video, the 2 free plays for NBA and NFL, are sent right to you guys on the free plan first. So you guys, our players, can lock them in before anyone else gets them later today, before the lines bump or get removed or any of that nonsense, okay? So hop on the free plan and get that done. Plus, if today's video gets to 800 likes, everyone on the winnable free plan here will receive an additional VIP play sent out at no cost. So just make sure you like the video, get this thing to 800 likes, and get on the free plan. Everybody interested in VIP, we know we're starting to get really loaded up here. A lot of you guys are jumping on VIP. I think it's just that time of year. A lot of you guys are buying the NBA pass, also that time of year. A couple guys sprinkled in some NFL pass. Smart move, by the way. And a couple of you guys bought both together. For everyone looking at VIP, okay, our VIP is real simple. It offers you more options or more plays, right? So if you like our free plays and you want more options, well, when you have more options, you have more chances to win generally. So keep that in mind. Players that use our VIP do it multiple different ways. First, you can copy all of our plays, or second, you can take the plays you like and leave the plays you don't. There's 2 options for you guys. You can do whatever you want. Some players go in our VIP. I had a guy yesterday in the comments. One of our players says he combined a bunch of our plays and had a big hit. So we love to see that kind of stuff, a bunch of our VIP plays. So we love seeing stuff like that. If you're interested in our VIP, this package here comes with all VIP picks and plays for all sports, for all apps, sent right to your phone. Oops, forgot to mute that. All you do is click right here on subscribe. When you do that, guys, you can use the buy now, pay later option if you'd like. And of course, we have 2 options here for the VIP plan. The first is the weekly here for $149. If you just for people that kind of want to dip their toes in the water and just try out the week, it's totally fine. For everybody else, about 95% plus of our player group here are using the monthly. The monthly is $399, so you're saving $200 by doing the monthly over the weekly. Plus, you get a full month of our play style to kind of understand how we do things here. Guys, we do not have to win every day. So make no mistake. I know you guys see this pick right here with 8K in wins, and you see that, a couple days ago, 8K in wins as well. Just because you sign up for VIP day does not mean we're going to win 8K today. We can win 30,000 today on Monday, or we can win 0. So keep that in mind. You're not guaranteed wins, but if you want a chance to win more, you're going to want to be on one of these paid plans. Remember, guys, we do this full time for a living. This is what we do all day, every day. So you are essentially outsourcing your time to people that are professionals, that are very good at this, that win at a very high rate at all 4 of our major sports every single season. Yes, let me say it again. We win NBA, we win NFL, we win MLB, and we win MMA every single season. For the last 4 or 5 years, we have not lost once. So keep that in mind. If you're interested in the NFL full season pass, you can get this here. Use code NFL now. We'll get you the 50% off for the NFL full season pass for the entire season, playoffs and Super Bowl included. High value here, guys. Strongly suggest doing this soon. Take advantage of this. NFL, we just cashed out 8K yesterday, so hopefully we have a bigger Monday at 8K to add on to that. But NBA full season pass, our most coveted pass. Tons of time left for the NBA. A lot of these guys don't even buy this until we're getting closing in on April and May, which is because basketball gets really hot around that time. But it is rolling for us. We're having a lot of fun over here in the NBA. If you guys want to jump on the NBA full season pass, it is all NBA plays and slates. NBA playoffs, finals, everything is included here. Every time there's a slate, we got you covered. Use code NBA now. You get the 50% off on the NBA pass as well. And of course, all these passes, all these plans, you can still use the payment option there with the buy now, pay later at checkout. Something that Winnable includes, which is super cool for you guys, okay? Now, remember, if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel and comment below. You will also have a chance to win a free week of our VIP services in every single video. And remember, guys, I know we had a nice day cash out yesterday. I'm trying to do that again for you guys in the paid plan. Trying to get you free plan players a nice win as well so we can get back on track with you guys. I want everyone to have a wonderful Monday today, but you guys need to do us one favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get that like goal of 800 so everyone has a chance to get that additional VIP play sent out at no cost later today. All right, guys, happy Monday. Love y'all. Let's keep on cashing.